Very Sushatri. चलिए just to let you know that मैच शुरू होगा. उस मैच के टॉस को जीता है जूहू विलेपाला जिमखाना के कप्तान ने यानी कि विशाल ने, और टॉस से जीतकर बिना कोई हिचकिचाहट सीधा उन्होंने गेंदबाजी का चयन किया है. आमंत्रित किया है मलबार क्रिकेट क्लब के सलामी जोड़ी को के बतौर बल्लेबाज इस खूबसूरत विकेट का उपयोग करें. एक फ्रेश विकेट हम देते हुए Seshadri, you need to please step forward. Purple cap आपके सर पर होगी. And it's going to be Mr. Tarun Rawat to hand over the purple cap to Seshadri. Off with a bang there. Yes, the purple cap winner. Congratulations, well done. We start the next match in 5 minutes. Yes, the umpires having their lunch, and yes, as soon as they get done with their lunch, this match will get started in the next 5 to 7 minutes. Thank you. Yes, I'll request both the captains to please submit their playing 11 and also the 12th man, that is the impact player. Yes, may I request the man of the moment, Sumit, to please step forward for a small chat with us. Sumit, yes. Yes, good afternoon, and yes, we have with us the man of the moment, Sumit, who really came up with a scintillating century. It's a pity that that century had to go in vain. We all were rooting for you. It was absolutely a pity to see you ending up on the losing side. But what a terrific innings. What was going through your mind in that kind of a situation?
My whole intention was to bat for entire 20 overs, so I was just thinking to get 1 or 2 runs in that over because he was he's bowling very well. So I did not want to take any chances, but unfortunately one mistake and then got out.
Yes, your wicket definitely turned the tide back in favor of the Gymkhana Lions. But yes, what a fantastic partnership by Ram Goenka. in the initial stage it was Ram Goenka who was really putting the foot on the pedal, and you were slowly building your innings. But the moment he watched you in good form, he took the second fiddle and you put on some fantastic runs. So that was great going, intelligent batting by both Ram and yourself.
That is what we planned, me and Ram. So as I mentioned, I start very slow, but once my inning get built, so I look for higher score.
Yes, I'm sure that with your executive directors watching this match, forget your performance on the desk. This performance will maybe take you towards a good promotion, a good race. So yes, thanking you. What a terrific innings. You entertain the crowd, and it's great to have such a great talent here at the Gymkhana. Thank you, well played, and yes, wishing you the very best for a good season ahead.
Thank you so much.
Yes, all set for the second match of the day to get underway. The Juhu Gymkhana team, having won the toss, have opted to bowl first. It's going to be the opening pair of team Malabar Hill Cricket Club to take first guard. Should be a good match. Two good teams up against each other. Two very experienced teams playing against each other. As the captain Manan mentioned that they have already played against each other for quite a few times. तो एक दूसरे की गेम की फितरत के साथ काफी वाकिफ है, तो उस लिहाज से और एक दिलचस्प मैच देखने को बिल्कुल मिलेगा. The first points on the table to the credit of the CG Lions. They really got out of the hole at the very last moment.
We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose. So we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup, more like a friend, more like a business partner, and less like a bank.
Yes, it's going to be the left-handed batsman, the captain Manan on strike, and to give him company at the non-strikers end, it is Adit. Juhu Gymkhana team winning the toss and opting to bowl first, inviting the opening pair of the Malabar Hill Cricket Club to take first start. This should be a good match. It's got the potential to go right down to the wire, as both the teams are absolutely on the even keel as far as the talent and experience is concerned. गेंदबाजी का भार संभाले हुए समद सलीम अख्तर कॉम्बॉक्स इनकी तरफ से स्ट्राइक पर लेफ्ट हैंडेड बैट्समैन मनन. A man in the first sleep, a man at point, squarish point, extra cover, mid-off, mid-on, mid-wicket, backward square leg. Deepish third man. Here we go, it's play time. What a copybook style extra cover drive to the first ball that he faces. Everything in order, getting the front foot to the pitch of the delivery, a good flow of the bat, good elbow position, and nicely done. That will really give him so much of confidence. Slightly shorter length that gets the treatment that it deserved. Very early to pick the length of the delivery. Off to a good start here. Hardly any room for any error here. छोटी सी गलती और बड़ा खामियाजा भुगतना होता है. Well bowled and nicely done, a bit of misfield, resulting in a consecutive boundary there added. What a confident start here for Manan. He is looking to play his shots off to a good start here. That will really do his confidence a world of good. Definitely one of the kingpin batsmen for the Malabar Hill Cricket Club. That is into that soft area. Through with the shot a little early. The ball coming late onto the bat, into the body of the batter there. Slightly in a discomfort. 8 for no loss. We are into the first over. What a shot there, handsome. Up and away she goes. Deposited into the stands. That's a 85-meter hit into double figures straight away. Making his intentions clear here, Manan. They have been invited to bat first. Team Juhu, Parle, Gymkhana winning the toss, opting to bowl first. They would be looking to grab a couple of quick wickets. Off to an exciting start here. Manan is looking damn good, meeting almost everything thrown at him with the meatiest part of the blade. Still early days. There will be butterflies in the stomach as far as both these teams are concerned. But yes, so once they settle in, both these teams have got terrific ammunition in their lineup to play some good explosive cricket. Yes, definitely. Samad is also a very experienced bowler for the Juhu, Parle, Gymkhana team. One of the mainstays, definitely one of the frontline bowlers for the team. He's got great experience behind him. Into the batsman, cramping the batsman for room. End of a slightly expensive over. पहले ओवर के समाप्ति के बाद रन संख्या है 14 रन बिना कोई नुकसान के. विस्फोटक खेलना मनन की फितरत में ही है. बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट मैच है दोनों ही टीम्स के लिए. हर टीम को 3 लीग मैचेस खेलने का अवसर प्राप्त होगा. देखना है कि कौन सी टीम के मत्थे जीत का परचम लहराता है इस पहले मैच में. Which team gets those initial points on the table? It's going to be Aditya for the first time in this tournament. And it's going to be Rohit to bowl from the combox end to Aditya. Aditya definitely is a youngish up-and-coming talent for the Malabar Cricket Club. And yes, that will be a good learning lesson for us, for Aditya to bat alongside a very accomplished and an experienced batter like the captain Manan. So that should be a good learning lesson. Aditya himself is a young talent coming up the ranks at the Malabar Cricket Club. And to bowl from the combox end to operate with the new ball, it is Rohit. Rohit Saraf to Adit. Starts off with the ball outside the off stump. He lets it go. A good leave. Yes, definitely relies more on swing rather than pace here, Rohit. Seam presentation is absolutely the key thing there for Rohit. Well bowled and nicely played. Playing that defensive shot with a positive intent. Using the depth of the crease to go on the back foot and punch it away. Bowling in the business area with that length delivery, Rohit. Yes, lots and lots of cricket left to be played in this match. A crucial encounter for both the teams. अगर जोश की बात करूं, प्रतिभा की बात करूं, अनुभव की बात करूं, जज्बे की बात करूं तो दोनों ही टीम्स बिल्कुल समांतर स्थिति में है. दो अच्छी टीम्स आमने सामने, दो तगड़ी टीम्स आमने सामने. That's a miscued hit, and maybe it will be curtains for Adit. And yes, that bat really turned in his hands, and that is why it went up in the air. That was a miscued hit down the throat of the man at mid-off. That was Samad, who makes no mistake. Drawing first blood here, Rohit. A key wicket of Adit. He will be slightly disappointed because this is such a smallish ground. It is such a good wicket to bat on. Everything loaded in favor of the batter. Never mind, he'll have to take that into his stride and get going further in this tournament, Adit. The new man in. And that is Karan Zaveri, the wicket-keeper batsman, walking onto the centre pitch, coming in at the crucial number 3 spot. Nicely leaning into that shot, into the gap, good bit of timing. Off to a good start here, off the marker with a stylish extra cover drive. Just putting bat to ball, and nicely done. That really should do his confidence a world of good with that boundary the score on to 18. Picking up the length of that short delivery quite early, getting into a good position, making good use of the depth of the crease, into the gap all along the ground, making his intentions clear here. Karan is not going to be playing the waiting game. He will play his natural game. That is a beautiful delivery into the business area, slightly moving away from the batsman just a wee bit. We'll have to produce more of those deliveries, because on this kind of beautiful batting track with this kind of a smallish ground, there is hardly any room for error for any bowler. 2 ओवर के बाद 22 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर फिर से एक बार स्ट्राइक पर स्वयं कप्तान मनन सामना करेंगे समत का. Four runs added in the form of leg byes. Yes, although they have lost one of their top batters in the form of Adit, runs are coming in thick and fast. Welcome runs. What a shot! Dismissing the ball from his side with disdain. Such exquisite timing. Is not the one to miss out on the loose deliveries. This is a batting paradise. Everything loaded in favor of the batters. Change in pace, the moral victory was definitely of the bowler, but nothing to show in the wickets column. Definitely he was beaten there, change in pace. 31 for 1. What a shot there, such a copybook extra cover drive. Splendid shot. Yes, so one would have travelled miles and miles to watch that kind of copybook style extra cover drive. Nicely done, looking so good. That will really do his confidence so much of good. Just the kind of bowling approach that the Malabar Cricket Club needs at this stage from both these batters. अपना आक्रामक रंग पेश करते हुए ये दोनों ही बल्लेबाज बिल्कुल विस्फोटक अंदाज में खेलते हुए अपनी नेचुरल गेम को दर्शाते हुए अच्छी गेंद पूरा सम्मान देते हुए हल्के हाथों से अपने कदमों के सामने टैप किया और गेंद गई डीप गली के क्षेत्र में बड़ी आसानी से एक रन मुकम्मल हुआ। इस मैच के टॉस को जीता है टीम जुहू जिमखाना ने गेंदबाजी का चयन किया है। एक सलामी बल्लेबाज पेविलियन का रुक कर चुका है, लेकिन काफी अच्छे रन्स भी इस वक्त नजर आते हुए टीम मलबार हिल क्रिकेट क्लब के किटी में। तो उस लिहाज से थोड़ी सी खबरदारी का इख्तियार करना होगा यहाँ पर जुहू जिमखाना ने। एक बहुत ही शानदार साझेदारी पनपती हुई ये दोनों ही बल्लेबाजों के बीच। मनन स्ट्राइक पर सामना करेंगे समात का। Going for that almighty hit. Not so well balanced, throw with his shot a little too early there. Not holding himself back. He is going for the shots. End of the over from Samad. Scoreline at the end of 3 overs is 26. 12 runs and over, the current run rate. Absolutely handsome at this stage. Nicely done. That's such good fielding there. The end result, disappointment for the fielding team. But yes, that was a good effort there. Good bit of fielding initially from my dear friend Mr. Gurmit. $40 for 1. इस तरह के ग्राउंड में अगर गेंदबाजी ने इम्पैक्ट क्रिएट करना है तो फिर अच्छे फील्डिंग की बैसाखी की जरूरत होगी। 100% एफर्ट लगाना होगा फील्डर्स ने, क्योंकि एक बार वो गेंद उनके बगल से निकलेगी तो फिर 4 रन बड़ी आसानी से मिलेंगे। तो वहीं पर गेंद को रोकना है, अपने अगल बगल से गेंद को नहीं जाना देना है, यही मूल मंत्र होना चाहिए। 41 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर करण इस वक्त अपनी बल्लेबाजी से सभी को मंत्रमुग्ध करते हुए 41 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर 41 for 1 is going great guns both these batters. Overballed, trying to manufacture a shot that really wasn't there. And yes, in this kind of a T20 format, the white ball cricket, you really can't blame the modern day batters for trying to manufacture shots that really aren't there. 41 for 1. Nicely punched away, that's a boundary. The moment it hit the bat, it had a boundary written all over it. He can really pack a punch, no doubt about it. The captain Manan, बहुत ही अच्छी टाइमिंग के धनी है मनन. 45 रन एक विकेट के नुकसान पर. 45 for 1. No room for error. That is what I've been saying right from the first match, right from the word go. Ball number 1. Straight away the call was no. Quite the right call. Rohit, the bowling from the combox end, and it is the captain of the Malabar Cricket Club on strike. Manan is off to a good start, playing with a reasonable confidence. What a shot! Up and away she goes. That has really traveled a long distance. That's a boundary. Picking up the length of the delivery so early on this kind of a smallish ground, when the miscued hits will go out of the park, and that is exactly why all these batters try to go for that uppish pull shot. 4 overs, 49 for 1. A change in bowling guard, and it's going to be Advait now to bowl to Karan. Advait Chitalia, a man in first slip. Down the leg side. Nicely done. What a fantastic pickup shot. Fetching the ball from outside the off stump. Superbly executed. Nicely done. Just what the doctor ordered. Effortless shot. 54 for 1. Right from the moment Karan has arrived at the wicket, he's exhibiting a special sense of urgency. And most of the shots that he's executed have been such good, proper cricketing shots. It's been a treat to watch. A very accomplished top order batter, Karan, living up to his reputation of being a fine top order batsman.
ये वर बसून का मग कुठं जायचं?
A full-blooded drive, but straight to the captain, Vishal. Good bit of work. Two good teams pitted against each other in this opening round-robin league match. What a shot, man. Just look at the way he picked up the length of the delivery so early. Making good use of the depth of the wicket, getting into a good position, well-timed into the gap. A terrific shot there from the blade of Karan. He's got that 360-degree range of shots. इस मैदान के चारों तरफ अपनी रनों की रंगोली को सजाते हुए बहुत ही आला बल्लेबाजी करते हुए जबरदस्त लय में नजर आते हुए करण और बखूबी साथ निभाते हुए कप्तान मनन। और जब इस तरह के शानदार मूड में है तो मेरे ख्याल से मनन will also be wanting to watch the proceedings from the non-striking end, which is one of the best seats on the ground.
पण बाकी असेल ना खायला?
Nicely done, good hand-eye coordination. Not too much of footwork, that was well built. Got the batter into an awkward position, but in the end, just a flick of the wrist. That is what you call good hand-eye coordination. Yes, one of the best examples of good hand-eye coordination being quite effective on the international scene. That was Virendra Sehwag. All these batters love the ball to come onto the bat. Maybe we will soon see a slow bowler being introduced. Good smart running between the wickets. The call was from him because he had hit the ball in front of the wicket, and वो call उनका बनता भी था. He was running to the danger end. थोड़ी सी हल्की हाथों से खेला था और इसी वजह से उसे पता था कि गेंद थोड़ी सी देर से ट्रैवल होगी फील्डर के पास, और उससे बात को मद्देनजर रखते हुए बड़ी आसानी से उसे एक रन को मुकम्मल भी किया. अच्छा कॉल दिया. 5 ओवर के बाद 63 रन. उस 12 रनों की रन रेट को मेंटेन करती हुई इस वक्त मलबार क्रिकेट क्लब This is a very prestigious inter-club tournament, and yes, all the 8 teams in the fray would be wanting to put their best foot forward, play some good cricket and try and get to the grand finale. The tall and lanky seam bowler Gaurav to bowl from the combox end. He's got a good athletic physique. The tall and lanky pace bowler, just the kind of physique that any seam bowler would want. Bowling to Karan. Change in pace and goodness me. That could be a very, very costly miss. There was that was a very costly miss, could really be the turning point. There was no way under the sun that anybody could have dropped that one. But unfortunately he grasses that, and that wicket was Karan's wicket. So that really could have a big bearing on the match. He did all the good work, he did all the hard work, judged it to a nicety to get come under the ball, but at the very last moment the ball popping out of his hands. Gaurav to Manan.
पर्यंत मॅच 2 साधे मसाला खातो दर वाद्यासाठी एक काय नाही काय out
nicely bowled. Yes, he's bowling with just about the perfect pace. He's not giving any extra pace to the batters to work him around with. He's just bowling with the ideal pace. A good start. You really should not be giving what the batters love. The batters love the ball to come onto the bat. So you really should not be dishing out that stuff to the batters. You got to pose a challenge or two to them. Try and bowl slow to the air. Watching the batsman step out, shorten the delivery of the length of that delivery. This is a good start here for the youngish talent Gaurav, who's got quite some experience behind it, and he will really have to bowl out of his skin here. This time he makes no mistake. Hardly you get that same kind of a chance, and this time he makes amends. That's a key wicket, a very, very important wicket falling there for the Malabar Cricket Club, the Malabar Hill Cricket Club. Very important wicket. On his way back to the hut is the prolific run getter for the team, Karan back in the hut. Very well bowled by Gaurav. Nice catch taken by Malar. He missed the earlier one, just 2 balls back, and now he takes the catch of the same batter. He will be a relieved man. In comes Kushal Modi. He was looking so good, so very good. The kind of shots that he had played right from the start of his innings. He was all poised to come up with a blazing innings. But yes, you need to give quite some credit to Gaurav for the kind of pace with which he is bowling. The ideal pace. Not giving any extra pace to the batter. And that is really what foxed the batsman there. Threw with his shot a little too early and had to lose his wicket in the bargain. That is big fish in the net. Just the kind of wicket that these guys were looking forward to. बड़ी मछली जाल में फंसी, महत्वपूर्ण विकेट. चलिए इस विकेट के चलते एक नई ऊर्जा का संचार होगा जुहू विलेपाला जिमखाना के प्लेयर्स में. There will be a spring in the stride.
We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose, so we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup, more like a friend, more like a business partner, and less like a bank.
It's a new man. Well done, well played. That was off the pads, 4 leg byes, welcome runs. Yes, it will not be easy to bowl to the left-handed batsman. Adjusting your line and length to a left and right-hand combination is always a big challenge. That delivery could have been a fantastic delivery to any right-hand batsman, but not to the left-handed batsman. Now both these batters are left-handed, and so Gaurav will have to change his line and length. Well bowled, getting some extra bounce off the wicket, willing to bend his back. End of a successful over wherein he got that prized scalp of Karan. The scoreline at the end of 6 overs is 69 for 2. No worries as far as the current run rate is concerned. Nothing to worry at all. The need of the hour for the Malabar Hill Cricket Club is to stay at the wicket. They cannot afford to lose the wicket till at least the drawings interval now. Maybe ideally they'll have to stay the wicket for at least 12 to 14 overs. Manan is the man who is quite set. Change in bowling guard. In comes the spinner for the first time in this match. Not a spinner, not a spinner. It is Malabar who took that catch, now being brought into the attack from the far end. Off to a good start with that length delivery, bowling into that business area. ज्यादातर अपनी सटीक लाइन और लेंथ के लिए सुर्खियों में बने रहते हैं मल्हार, और बिल्कुल इसी तरह की सटीक गेंदबाजी के चलते बांधे रखना होगा बल्लेबाजों को. Two balls in the right areas, into the business area. Decides to come now over the wicket. बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंदबाजी, को भी एक्स्ट्रा पेस नहीं दे रहे मल्हार, और बिल्कुल सही एरिया में अपनी गेंद को लगातार लैंड कराते हुए प्रश्न चिन्ह पूछते हुए बल्लेबाज से, और पूरा सम्मान देते हुए मनन ने उस गेंद को खेला, हल्के हाथों से खेला. बढ़िया गेंदबाजी, एक अच्छा मुकाबला इस वक्त मार्गस्थ. He gets his man, the pressure was mounting, the stump has gone for a walk in the park. That is a crucial wicket. With those two quick wickets in 2 overs, team Juhu Villepara, Gymkhana right back in the match. Trying to essay a shot with the cross bat. Back in the hut after having made a good contribution. That was a good aggressive innings from Manan, the captain. Good innings comes to an end, trying to manufacture a shot that really wasn't there. That pressure mounted courtesy those 3 dot deliveries. Newman and Vishal Shah. Yes, the job is cut out for him. The team is off to a good start. No worries as far as the run rate is concerned. Both these batters now need to stay at the wicket and try and stitch a good partnership here. आत्मविश्वास भरा वो डिफेंसिव शॉट सकारात्मक तरीके से खेला था, अच्छी तकनीक, एक अच्छा सफल ओवर इस वक्त मार्गस्थ मल्हार की तरफ से। 2 विकेटों में उन्होंने योगदान दिया है, एक कैच अच्छा लिया और अब एक विकेट भी ली है मल्हार ने।
तो यहाँ साइड गेला
काफी नजाकत से खेला, आखिरी वक्त पर बल्ले के फेस को खोला, 1 रन मिला। इस ओवर में केवल 1 ही रन मिला और एक विकेट भी गिरा, उस लिहाज से एक बहुत ही उम्दा ओवर मुकम्मल हुआ। 7 ओवर के बाद 70 रन 3 विकेट के नुकसान पर। मैच समांतर स्थिति में है, रन रेट काफी तगड़ी है, लेकिन 3 टॉप ऑर्डर बल्लेबाज पेविलियन का रुख भी कर चुके हैं। गौरव अपने स्पेल को बरकरार रखेंगे फार एंड की तरफ से।
मी पण खाल्लं हा
देखिए किस तरह से अब गौरव और मल्हार they have put the brakes on because they are not bowling with any extra pace. And the team Malabar Cricket Club was loving that ball coming onto the bat. But now yes, both these batters are really going to that grade here. Going to the grind here, both these batters. Nicely just flicking it away off his pads. No bat involved. 4 leg byes added with that boundary. The score now on to 80 for 3.
ऐक ना त्याला पण फ्री कर झालं की त्याला पण फ्री कर त्याला पण जेवायचं आपण तीनच आहे ना कॅमेरामॅन ते झालं की मग तू परत बस इकडे इकडे येऊन बस काय रे कोणच्या कोण उभ्यावाल्या
One more man bites the dust here. The 4th wicket falling for the Malabar Hill Cricket Club. Slightly going astray after that fantastic start. The wickets are falling at regular intervals. A partnership really needs to be forged. That really should be the mool mantra for the Malabar Hill Cricket Club. The batters will have to stay at the wicket.
हाला ही पार्टी कॅमेरा या साईडला घेतला का रे कोणी तू हा वाला हा अरे ते हलवलं ना आता ऍडजस्ट केलं ना तू मी पकडलास ना ठीक आहे संकेत
Ballers coming back to the pavilion without having troubling the scorers. Half the team back in the hut. That is almost like harakiri being performed by the Malabar Hill Cricket Club. They were off to a terrific start. They were really playing such a good brand of cricket, explosive cricket. But all of a sudden, the advent of Malar and Gaurav have really put the brakes on. So yes, Mallar on a hat-trick. No. Very well bowled. That was a fantastic delivery for a hat-trick ball. $80 for half the team back in the pavilion. 80 for 5.
सुरू केलाय वन साइड गेला तो
This time down the leg side and he had a shy at the stumps. Right wing signal, the 2 extra runs added. Takes the scoreline to 82. Good technique, nicely defended, a firm push, playing close to the body. Yes, now a good partnership needs to be stitched here. They cannot afford to lose any further wickets at this stage. Both these batters need to steer the wicket for as long as they can now. Well bowled, striking that corridor of uncertainty just outside the off stump. That's a terrific effort by Malabar so far. He's given away 3 runs off his 2 overs and has picked up 3 wickets. Also a catch to his credit. Definitely will be the contender for the Man of the Match award. No doubt about it. In comes Jinesh from the far end. It's going to be drinks after this one. Well fielded. .4 overs, 84 for 5. 2 balls to go in this 10th over. It's going to be the drinks interval after this one. The man on strike. Vishal on strike. The momentum definitely has shifted into the camp of the Juhu Gymkhana, no doubt about it. Wickets have fallen at regular intervals for the batting team. The current run rate not bad as far as the batting team is concerned. Starting to have a stranglehold on the match here. End of the first session, it is the drinks interval. The scoreline reads 84 for 5 at the end of 10 overs. इस मैच के टॉस को जीता था जुहू जिमखाना ने, गेंदबाजी का चयन किया था। एक अच्छी शुरुआत के बाद थोड़ी सी पारी डगमगा चुकी है यहाँ पर टीम मलबार हिल क्रिकेट क्लब के लिए। 10 ओवर के बाद 84 रन 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर।
We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose, so we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup, more like a friend, more like a business partner, and less like a bank. We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose, so we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup, more like a friend, more like a business partner, and less like a bank. We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose, so we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup, more like a friend, more like a business partner, and less like a bank.
Welcome back to the post-drinks interval. इस मैच के टॉस को जीतने के बाद गेंदबाजी का चयन किया जुहू विलेपाला जिमखाना टीम ने। काफी हद तक पलड़ा भारी है। अच्छी गेंद, वाकई में बहुत ही मिलिट्री लाइन और लेंथ के साथ गेंदबाजी की है मलार ने एक बड़ा योगदान किया है और जिसके चलते ये टीम एक वापसी की है। इन्होंने शिकंजा कसती हुई यहाँ पर जुहू विलेपाला जिमखाना की ये टीम। That had a boundary written all over it from the moment it raced away off the blade of the batter there into the gap. No chance whatsoever for Gurmeet to get anywhere near the ball. Just what the doctor ordered with that boundary, the score on to 88. Vishal taking the fight to the enemy camp here, playing with a positive intent post the drinks interval, putting the foot on the pedal. 11 overs, 92 for 5. Jilesh to continue.
चलेगा डोंट लैपटॉप गुड यही रखो में आप आगे से आए
with that single score on to 96 for 5. We are into the 12th over, the final ball to come in this over from Jilesh. Resurrection job being done here by both these batters. Change in pace, nicely worked away, nobody there in the deep. 4 runs there for the taking, precious runs being added, effortless shot, 100 runs up on the board for the batting team. Scoreline at the end of 12 overs is 100 runs for 5. Gets a price wicket once again in the scheme of things. That is Malar. This has been an outstanding performance by Malar. He's really having a big impact on this match here with his military line and length. Yes, and straight away that purple cap goes on to the head of Malar. 4 wickets to his credit. And yes, in the very first day, on the first day, the purple cap shifting to Malar. The new man in Raja Gokani. Back in the here to Vishal. 100 for 6 now. Malar picking up his
We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose. So we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup, more like a friend, more like a business partner, and less like a bank.
The ball thudding into the pads, going down the leg side. 1 run added in the form of a leg bite takes the score to 101. 101 for 6. Well played. Touch of class there, playing it late, just opening the face of the bat at the very last moment, just turning it round the corner. End of yet one more set. No. 105 for 6. Two runs in the form of whites. 107. Off the outer edge, the ball flying away, good effort there, but in a way, and it will ricochet off his hands into the boundary ropes. Just what he doctor out there, 4 runs added, and with the boundary, the scoreline at the end of 13 overs is 111. 6 down. एकशे 11 रन 7 विकेट्सच्या नुकसानवर 6 विकेट्स. Ashank Shah, the impact player for the JVPG team, getting onto the wicket. जिलेश के स्थान पर इम्पैक्ट प्लेयर आशंक अब अंदर जा पहुंचे हैं. एक अच्छी अनुकूल स्थिति में इस वक्त जेवीपीजी. Nicely struck, but straight to the man in the deep. We'll have to wait and watch. If it would have been a direct hit, that could have been a chance for the batter to be given out. But yes, no harm done. Safely home. बिल्कुल महफूज अपने घर वापस. कोई खतरा नहीं. 112 रन 6 विकेट के नुकसान पर. That is a well run, playing with soft hands. The call was quite early. Gaurav into his 3rd over. Malabar 4 overs, 17 runs, 4 wickets. The purple cap resting on his head. And definitely also will be one of the contenders to back that man of the match award as well. Just opening the face of the bat, steering it into that deep point region. What a shot there, stepping out and just fetching that ball from outside the off stump. Just what the doctor ordered. That's a Bahubali 6. With that sixer, the score on to 120 for 6. Good important runs being added. इसी लय में खेलना होगा, इसी मोमेंटम में अपना आक्रामक रंग पेश करना होगा. Yeah, these are important runs being added. They will be looking to put up at least something in the region of 160, 175. At least 160 plus. That's the bare minimum that Manan, the captain, would have in mind. It's all up to the middle order and the lower middle order now to take this team to some respectability. The standout performer definitely for the fielding team, that is Malabar. 4 wickets for 17 runs off just 4 overs. Gets his man, good intelligent bowling, slower to the air. अपनी रफ्तार से गिरफ्तार किया बल्लेबाज को, थोड़ा सा जल्दी खेल लिया अपने शॉट को, क्लीन बोल्ड होकर पेविलियन का रुख करते हुए ये बल्लेबाज 7वां विकेट गिरा है मलबार हिल क्रिकेट क्लब के लिए. Looking down the barrel of the gun in dire straits, indeed they have their backs up against the wall here, the Malabar Hill Cricket Club. .120 for 7. In comes Ronak. Yes, a total of 37 balls left, and the main mantra should be to play out those allotted 20 overs at least. Into the gap, nicely done! Oh my, if it would have been a direct hit, he was almost a goner. 15 ओवर के बाद 14 ओवर के बाद रन संख्या 121 रन 7 विकेट के नुकसान पर.
We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose, so we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup, more like a friend, more like a business partner, and less like a bank.
It's Samad being brought into the attack. He had opened the bowling attack here for the fielding team and it's been brought back into the attack from the combox end. Station in that super point area. Bowling is off spinners in the second spell. He had opened the attack with a new ball with his seam bowling. And now in this second spell, Samad with his off spinners, 122 for 7. We are into the 15th over. Yes, definitely the main ask here for the batting team is to play out those 20 overs. That really is the move mantra. You got to play out those 20 overs. You got to go the distance. 123 for 7. Check ball. Yes, if Malabar Cricket Club play out those 20 overs, so there might be some respectability on this. Maybe there could be a chance to get back into the match. One shot, nicely cut away, a man stationed in the deep. Good bit of work from him, he's been kept quite busy. But that single 124 for 7. Definitely it's in a spot of bother here, batting team, but yes, trying to fight their way back into the match here, the Malabar Cricket Club. थोड़ा सा नजाकत से खेला था, हल्की हाथों से खेला था, एक सटीक ओवर मुकम्मल हुआ। 15 ओवर के बाद 124 रन 7 विकेट के नुकसान पर। आखिर 30 गेंद बाकी, 124 रन 7 विकेट के नुकसान पर। इन 30 गेंदों में कम से कम 45 से 50 रन से जोड़ना चाहेंगे, कम से कम 40 रन तो बिल्कुल जोड़ना चाहेंगे। They need a bare minimum of 160 runs on the board to make some kind of a fight back. That's the bare minimum that they will be wanting on board. And looks like it's the impact player who has been brought into board, if I'm not mistaken, and that is Ashank Shah. Yes, at the time when Karan and Manan were batting in tandem for the Malabar Cricket Club, they were on a cruise mode. The dismissal of Karan really started that panic situation. And then wickets kept falling at regular intervals. Juhu Gymkhana team did a good job to put the pressure on. And at this stage, at this juncture in the match, they are in a commanding position. Nicely driven, exquisite timing into the gap, into the boundary ropes. She goes crashing, just what the doctor ordered. With that much required boundary, the score now on to 128/7. They will need more of those. And they also got to stay at the wicket. They cannot give their wicket. They cannot throw their wicket. It is as simple as that. You've got to go to the grind. You've got to dig deeper. That will run away, consecutive boundaries. These are welcome runs added here. Yes, this runs will bring about a cheer into the camp of the Malabar Hill Cricket Club. If somehow they can get to something in the region of 165 plus, that will be good going. Nicely done, maybe hat-trick boundaries. This is superb. The impact player is going for runs, is creating that reverse impact. This is a smallish ground, so really do not want to be too harsh on him. Not easy for any spin bowler, especially a wrist spinner, to come out and bowl his best. That might as well be good bit of work by the man. That's a really throw, nicely done. Just a single added. 73 runs for the team there. 137. This is a very useful over for the batting team. Malhar, Jalesh and Gaurav, three outstanding bowlers for the fielding team. Not such a strong appeal from the bowler, and when the bowler will not appeal strongly, the umpire will tend not to raise his finger. The real giveaway is the appeal from the bowler, which was really a curtailed one, not wanting to appeal unnecessarily. So yes, exhibiting some sense of spirit as well. Ashank to the left-handed batsman. 138/7. Well bowled, very well bowled, beating the batsman in the flight, the wicket-keeper beaten as well. 4 runs added in the form of leg byes. The moral victory was definitely to the bowler, but nothing to show in the wickets column. In fact, the 4 extra runs being added. These are welcome runs here. Well and truly on their way towards posting something in the region of 165 plus now. They need to capitalize on this good comeback now. 142/7 at the end of 16 overs. 24 balls to come. Yes, if they can really play out those 24 balls, they will be onto a good score. Once again back in the attack, that is Gaurav. The tall and lanky Gaurav has been quite consistent in this match. Vishal Gokani on strike, facing Gaurav. 24 balls to come. 142 for 7. A good fight back here. एक वापसी करती हुई मलबार हिल क्रिकेट क्लब. Trying to play that big shot. That ball was fuller in length, was almost in his range. So not a bad shot to try and essay. Nicely played. That man has really been kept busy and is fielded brilliantly. Well timed into the gap. Just a single added. 143 for 7. "22 balls to come." In the midst of a good partnership here, both these batters, they need to continue in the same vein. Need to just take signals and couples of good balls and try and put the bad balls away. Change in pace, good line and length, slightly wideish outside the off stump. 144 for 7 with that extra run. Yeah, both these batters playing with a good intent, a positive intent. Stitching a comeback for the Malabar Hill Cricket Club. Nicely done, no chance whatsoever. That was up and over. Goes crashing into the boundary ropes. Yes, the umpire's in the ball. That's a boundary. With that boundary, the score now on to 147. 148 for 7. 148 for 7. इस पार्टनरशिप के चलते एक आशा की किरण जागरूक होती हुई टीम मलबार हिल क्रिकेट क्लब के लिए. They are back in the match to a certain extent at least. I got to say that this is kind of a comeback. There was room on offer and he really went after it. The match ball back in play. 148 for 7. Change in pace, misses on that opportunity. That was a full-blooded shot and was traveling like a tracer bullet. A good effort, but in vain. 150 runs up on the board for the Malabar Hill Cricket Club. 152 for 7 to be precise. A good comeback. They have indeed staged a mini comeback here. Will this score be enough? Remains to be seen. Playing with soft hands, sensible batting. Not wanting to throw it away. He's put a price on his wicket here. Both these batters doing a swell job for the batting team. Good courageous batting by both these batters. Important and welcome runs being added towards the dying stages of this innings.
Hello.
At least something to defend here now as far as the bowling attack of the Malabar Hill Cricket Club is concerned. 165, 170 plus, that will mean that the match is on. Too wide. This partnership is worth 34 runs of just 18 balls. Good fighting partnership, just what the doctor ordered for the batting team. Back in the hunt here, back in the hunt, no doubt about it. Playing with soft hands straight away. Yes was the call. Nicely done. Good cricket there. End of the over from Gaurav. End of 17 overs. 155 for 7. The final 18 balls to come now. Can they go past that 175 now? If they go to something in the region of 180, that would be a fantastic effort. This is a fighting partnership. No doubt about it. एक आशा की किरण प्राप्त हुई है उस अच्छी पार्टनरशिप के चलते. ऐसा लग रहा था कि शायद 150-160 रन भी नहीं हो पाएंगे, लेकिन ये दोनों बल्लेबाजों ने काफी संघर्ष किया, विकेट पे डटे रहे. फलस्वरूप एक सम्मानजनक स्थिति की तरफ इस वक्त अग्रसर होती हुई है बैटिंग टीम. Rohit. Yes, coming back into the attack for his second spell, Rohit Saraf. He was quite tidy in the first spell. A lot of credit needs to be given to both these batters for the wonderful rare card action that they have really come up with. A good fighting total. Not bad. Decent fight back. Quite some cricket left to be played. Well struck. Couple of bounces straight to the man in the team. The scoreboard ticking in the form of singles, rotating the strike of the good balls. This man is definitely one of the better bowlers here for the Juhu Gymkhana team. Rohit Saraf getting all his experience into play. Nicely struck, but straight to the man. If we had to play that shot a little late, that would have really gone into that gap between the mid wicket and the mid-on region, because he played it so early that was running away in front of the wicket. With that single, 158 for 7. Such a good looking shot there, a copybook style cover drive, and whenever a left-handed batsman plays this kind of a shot, it is always a treat to watch. There was a hint of some lazy elegance in that shot. Yes, if you look at those left-handed batters, David Gower was one of the best exponents of that cover drive. Late and lazy he used to play. Not to forget our very own Saurav Ganguly. He was really the dada on the offside. What a shot! Growing in confidence, growing in stature, this man. What an innings, man, this is. With that boundary, the score on to 166. One more ball to come in this 18th over, a total of 13 balls to come in this innings. Well and truly on their way towards some respectability on the board here, the Malabar Hill Cricket Club, no doubt about it. Change in pace, cut away into that point region, one more boundary there. Runs coming in thick and fast. It is raining boundaries here. I hope he's not injured. चलिए चलिए लवकरच बर्फ लेके जाइए please. Yes, sir, we are taking the ice back. Yes, pretty soon. Thank you. I hope that there is nothing much to worry about. It looks like it's kind of okay. Yeah, we were slightly worried, but good to see that nothing much to worry. 170 for 7, 12 balls to come. This is a good fight back. Yes, sir, we are already much behind schedule. दोन्ही अंपायर्सला या ठिकाणी मी विनंती करेन की त्वरित थोडीशी काळजी घ्या. थोडंसं प्रत्येक वेळी क्रिकेट चालू राहायला पाहिजे. We do not want to see any breaks. Cricket has to go uninterrupted. We are already behind schedule, so we need to make up for the lost time. Yes, a little bit of blood, but kind of he seems to be okay, and I'm sure that he will turn out to bat as well. Yes, we know we need to quicken up with things, and this is good for the fielding team if they quicken up, because they really do not want to be batting in fading light. Nicely struck, not getting the desired elevation. 171 for 7.
We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose, so we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup, more like a friend, more like a business partner, and less like a bank.
Nicely done, 4 pressures runs added. Nicely steering that ball into the gap. This is fabulous batting by this left-handed batsman. Ronak, he's on to 42 of just 16 balls. This is a standout innings by Ronak. He's proving to be the savior for the team here. Good effort, good red card action by the Malabar Hill Cricket Club. The match is on, ladies and gentlemen. Four more runs there for the taking will take him to 46. The momentum has shifted into the camp of team Malabar Hill Cricket Club at this stage. 179 for 7. Both these batters adding some useful and important runs here. Team Juhu Gymkhana need to be careful here. They cannot afford to be complacent. No cricket match is over till the last run is scored or till the last wicket is taken. This can be a cruel game. It's a game of glorious uncertainties. गति में परिवर्तन किया था, अच्छी गेंद. समाद अपने स्पेल का आखिरी ओवर लेकर 3 ओवर्स सीम गेंदबाजी की, 1 ओवर स्पिन गेंदबाजी की. 179 for 7. कुल मिला के अब 8 गेंद आनी बाकी है. 1 more over to go after this. 8 balls to come. He gets his man. There was a nick in it. Yes, back in the hut after coming up with such a good fighting knock. Sandeep Chatwani, the new man in. 179. So yes, that 180 is already there. So good enough total, good fighting total. I would not say that it is enough, but yes, I can really say that this is a fighting total. And now team Juhu Gymkhana will have to play some good cricket to get there. This is indeed a challenging ask here. Not a mountain to climb, but challenging enough. Not bad. Try that, really raced away. 183, the final 6 balls to come. Can they somehow get to that 200 run mark? What a fabulous fight back. ऐसा लग रहा था कि शायद ये टीम 150 के अंदर सिमट जाएगी, लेकिन देखिए अब 180 रन हो चुके हैं. 180 प्लस. जुहू मलबार हिल क्रिकेट क्लब के कोच भी इस फाइट बैक के साथ काफी खुश है और गेंदबाज काफी पॉजिटिव होंगे क्योंकि अब उनके पास कुछ रन्स नजर आते हुए डिफेंड करने के लिए. Hell lot of a difference between 150, 155 and 185. Yes, in this scenario, we got to say that 35 to 40 precious runs have been added here. More than what was expected. 183 for 8, the final 6 balls. Right up there in the block hole. Well bowled. Moral victory definitely for the bowler, but nothing to show. 4 runs added there. Welcome runs will take the scoreline to 187. A boundary of the first ball in this over will put some extra pressure on the bowler. At this stage, definitely these guys are on cruise mode here, the Malabar Hill Cricket Club. Well and truly on their way towards posting a handsome score on the board now. Well struck that had a boundary written over it. Consecutive boundaries. 191 for 8. अब वो 200 रनों का लक्ष्य भी आसान सा नजर आता हुआ. 4 गेंद आने बाकी है. करीबन हर गेंद पर अब ये बल्लेबाज प्रहार करेंगे. विस्फोटक खेलते हुए कोई और विकल्प भी तो नहीं है. The situation demands the big shots. चार रन्स मिले. चलिए अनइंटेंशनल. बॉलर करे तो क्या करे. 3 गेंदों में 2 अनइंटेंशनल चौके मिले और एक करारा शॉट था और इसी वजह से हम कहते हुए कि इस छोटे से ग्राउंड पर जब बैटिंग विकेट इतनी अच्छी है, इट्स अ बैटर्स पैराडाइज, इट्स अ बैट्समैन्स गेम. With that single, 196, 2 balls to come. 196. That 200 definitely on the cards. क्या बात है, what a fight back. 196 for 8. Momentum बिल्कुल शिफ्ट हो चुका है. इस वक्त मलबार हिल क्रिकेट क्लब के पक्ष में यह मोमेंटम नजर आता हुआ. चलिए दूसरे रन के लिए शायद निकल पड़ते, लेकिन नाकार दिया. $197. The final ball to come. There is a world of difference between 199 and 200. अगर 200 रन स्कोर बोर्ड पर नजर आएंगे तो मॉरल विक्ट्री होगा, एक्स्ट्रा कॉन्फिडेंस मिलेगा. $199 to win this match. अपने निर्धारित 20 ओवर्स में 199 रन बनाने होंगे. 199 to win of 120 balls. The captain and the coach of the Malabar Hill Cricket Club will be more than happy looking at what they have accomplished in the end. That was fantastic. More than happy. Momentum has shifted into the camp of team Malabar Hill Cricket Club. The second half will start right away for the next 5 minutes. It's going to be playing very light. That is the Juhu Malabar Gymkhana. They have taken so much of time to get the playing established, and now you need to so that you get to play good light. Yes, sir. Yes, kindly bear with us. You got to quicken up with the pace, and the umpires need to make sure that there are no interruptions here.
We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose, so we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup, more like a friend, more like a business partner, and less like a bank. We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose, so we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup, more like a friend, more like a business partner, and less like a bank. We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose, so we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup, more like a friend, more like a business partner, and less like a bank. We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose, so we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup, more like a friend, more like a business partner, and less like a bank.
Especially the top of the batsman, they'll have to fire on all cylinders.
We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose, so we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup.
It was a fantastic start, and in between they had a few hiccups on the way, but it was a flourishing finish. It was a hiccup some very good respect. Yes, a big thank you to both our umpires. To the players to make sure that we do not waste any further time. Yes, if we go beyond the 5:45, the organizers will be forced to impose a penalty. So yes, actually. Aryan Ahuja and Sunil Doshi taking first guard for the Juhu Villepala Sunil Doshi, Aryan and Sunil. Yes, two very accomplished batters for the Juhu Villepala Gymkhana taking first guard. Two experienced batters with good talent and experience behind them. It's going to be the captain Manan, both opening the batting as well as the opening, as well as the bowling, opening the attack from the far end with a new ball. Manan. Yes, so this will be a test of character here for the batting team. They need to have that self-belief. They will have to float in those clouds of positivity. They got to be really optimistic of their chances to go past the winning post here. It's all in the mind. It's all about your self-belief. Not a bad ploy to start the bowling with a spinner. Nicely done. Just look at the way he got to the pitch of the delivery and then just opening the face at the very last moment. Good technique into the gap. That wasn't a bad delivery at all. But yes, in the end, 4 runs there for the taking. Off to a good start here. Interesting start. Nicely worked away. And not at all a bad ploy to open the bowling attack with the spinner. Bowling slower to the air. Very short, ample time for the batsman to go onto the back foot and just turn it away around the corner with a single. With that single, the score on to 5. And it is Sunil now on strike for the first time in the Cgpl 2023, facing Manan. The ball is grouping onto the surface. It's getting some drift, imparting some extra revolutions to the ball. Well played. Yeah, he's bowling into that business area. It's not giving any extra pace or room on offer. He's bowling a tight line and length here, Manan, getting all his experience into play. See what Manan has done smartly here is he's not giving any extra pace to the batsman to work him around with, and that is why exactly said that not a bad ploy to start the attack with a slow bowler. Both his opening batsmen really love the ball to come onto the bat and they really want to make the most facing the new ball, but that factor has been removed away by a spinner being introduced into the bowling attack right from the word go. Is it Ronak? Yes, Ronak now being brought into the attack. One of the more flamboyant all-rounders for the team. He's done the job with the bat. And that innings of Ronak has really given some chance for the Malabar Hill Cricket Club to fight it out. Can he deliver the goods with the ball as well? And if he manages to do so, he will definitely be in contention for that man of the match award. He's come good with the bat. He needs to come good with the ball as well. Ronak left arm over the wicket. Aryan Ahuja on strike. And to give him come by the non-strikers, and it is Surul two very good batters opening the batting for the JVPG. Challenging us, 199 to win this one. Getting some good movement, getting some good shape on the ball. Yeah, he will be depending more on swing rather than pace. And if he has to get that ball to swing, he's got to bowl a fuller length. That is his USP, getting the ball to swing. So yes, he will be looking to bowl a fuller length. Playing the ball quite late. Getting the ball to go into that point region, getting his bat down in the nick of time. The hallmark of a champion batsman is that he always plays late and close to the body. A champion batter has somehow got that extra couple of seconds to play the shot. The ball keeping slightly low on that occasion, but that's really kept low after having gone past the bat of that batter. 8 for no loss. Yeah, this match has got the potential to go right down to the wire. The first match was an absolutely blinder of a match, a cracker of a game. A post-pull shot that was played in front of the wicket. If he had to play it late, he could have exploited the gaps on offer on the offside. But because he played it quite early, that went in front of the wicket. But yes, that was a good connection. Confident looking shot. 8 for no loss. That is into the gap, that will run away. Once you put the ball into the gap on this ground, there are 4 runs there for the taking. So that 199 is actually not a bigger total, looking at the dynamics of the ground. And this is a beautiful batting surface. So if you stay at the wicket, there is a chance. वाइड गेंद का इशारा। रौनक ने अपने विस्फोटक बल्लेबाजी के चलते इस मैच में एक अलग किस्म की रौनक तो डाली ही है, और अगर गेंदबाजी करते हुए भी एक अच्छा योगदान देते हैं तो मेरे ख्याल में अपने टीम के लिए अव्वल दर्जे के ऑलराउंडर साबित हो सकते हैं। रौनक, अच्छा पोटेंशियल है उनके पास। अच्छी गेंद, पूरा सम्मान देते हुए राउंड द कॉर्नर टर्न किया। चले मनन मिस कर गए, वहां पर 4 रन से मिलेंगे ओवरथ्रो के रूप में। थोड़ा सा खराब क्रिकेट, स्लॉपी क्रिकेट ऑन द पार्ट ऑफ द मलबार हिल क्रिकेट क्लब। 5 runs to the tally. The bowler will be very cross with those runs being added. Welcome runs. The score at the end of the 2 overs is 18 for no loss. A decent start, not bad at all. They'll have to continue in the same vein. Yes, it's going to be Manan, the captain, to continue his spell. The second over of his spell from the far end. The man on strike, Suril. The man with the sleeves, black sleeves, inner sleeves is Suril. And the man without the sleeves is the other man is Aryan. Slow through the air. This kind of bowling will really make the batter work a little more hard. He'll have to pack a punch. Good bit of work in his follow through. What a shot there. That was a loose one, just helping it on its way. Playing the shot with the turn. That was the arm ball, not much of turn, just coming in with the arm, bowling across from the crease. Nicely done. Just what the doctor ordered. 4 precious runs added. That will be a big sigh of relief. 22 for no loss. बिल्कुल लूज गेंद पे सही अंजाम तक पहुंचाया. काफी शॉर्ट गेंद थी. महत्वपूर्ण रन से खाते में जोड़ते हुए मलबार हिल क्रिकेट क्लब के सलामी गेंदबाज ने और ज्यादा सटीक गेंदबाजी करनी होगी. शिकंजा कसना होगा. बिल्कुल अपनी रंगत में आकर उजागर होकर अच्छी गेंदबाजी करनी होगी. अपने दायरे में रहकर गेंदबाजी करनी होगी. अपने सीमितताओं को जानना बहुत ही जरूरी है. Well bowled and well played. A good contest between bat and ball. Nicely done. That's the way to go about things in the T20 game. Just put the good balls into the gap, play with soft hands, take that singles and couples, keep the strike rotating, and the moment you get a loose one, you've got to put it away. And that is exactly what both these batters are doing in grand style here. Off to such a good start here, the JVPG. Score at the end of 3 overs is a handsome 30 for no loss. The match is on. Definitely the match is on. Could go either ways. Good start to the proceedings here. Good start to the chase here by the Juhu Gymkhana team. To continue with this spell, once again from the far end, it is going to be Ronak. It's going to be Ronak. Nicely driven into the gap, piercing the field in the team, just what the doctor ordered. A boundary to the first ball will put some extra pressure on the bowler here. (34). Looking good here, both these batters going by the book. Not playing a false shot, playing an orthodox brand of cricket. Altering his length there, that was a short one. Is consistently bowling outside the off stump, so that's a good line that is struck. With that single, the score on to 35. All wickets in hand, a solid foundation being laid here. एक बहुत ही अच्छी साझेदारी पनपती हुई. A short and lane delivery outside the off stump. Trying to ace a square cut, slightly late on it. No connection whatsoever. The score remains steady on 35. That's a probing line outside the off stump. Well bowled, just a single added. With that single, the score on to 36. This is a good contest between bat and ball. What a shot! Superb timing. That is such a great pickup shot. Dismissing the ball out of sight with disdain. Just what the doctor ordered. Ending the over with a flourish. चलिए अब 4 ओवर के बाद 40 रन बिना कोई नुकसान के बहुत ही उम्दा शुरुआत यानी कि अब रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट करंट रन रेट के नीचे है in a T20 game whenever the required run rate is less than the current run rate and all wickets in hand, you've got to say that the team is truly well placed. Vishal Shah now being brought into the attack from the far end. Yeah, definitely is one of the mainstays as far as the bowling lineup is concerned for the Malabar Hill Cricket Club. One of the more experienced bowlers. This is a crunch game, a crunch situation, and he will he'll have to get all his experience into play here. Such a fantastic foundation here being laid by the batters of the Juhu Gymkhana team. Yes, we need to quicken up. The organizers do not want to take any harsh decision on the very first day. What a shot on the rise. A free play off the bat to the line on the rise. Nicely done. Taking the fight to the enemy camp where both these opening batters, that is Aryan and Suril, both the batsmen are really playing such a good, optimistic brand of cricket. Change in pace, well thought, well disguised. That offside cordon is absolutely packed with 5 of them in that single saving position. Good attacking field set by the Malabar Cricket Club. Attacking field. That was a slow ball, playing with soft hands. Ample time for the batters to cross over. 47 for no loss with that single. That is slow delivery of his is really the stock delivery. That is one of his pet deliveries, the slow one. He disguises the slow balls quite well. Playing on the back foot and taking that single, never easy. End of the over. The score at the end of 5 overs is 48 for the loss of no wickets. एक अच्छी बुनियाद रखी है ये दोनों ही बल्लेबाजों ने, जो जैसा बोएगा वैसा ही काटेगा.
We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose. So we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup, more like a friend, more like a business partner, and less like a bank. We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a
good call from Aryan. And whenever you play in front of the wicket, it is the call of the man on strike. That was a firm no, because he had played it on the back foot. It's a good smart call. 148 for no loss. Trying to manufacture a shot that really wasn't there. The pressure slightly mounting. He's been batting pretty well. This is what you call bowling a military line and length. शिकंजा कसती हुई यहाँ पर टीम मलबार हिल क्रिकेट क्लब शानदार गेंदबाजी करते हुए इस वक्त रौनक. The top side is absolutely packed. Yes, you got to say that both these batters have really laid a good foundation. Nicely struck. That will be a big sigh of relief for the batter there. Breaking the shackles with that boundary. The score now on to 52. 50 up on the board. 50 runs up on the board. In good time. A nicely struck. Two consecutive boundaries takes the scoreline to 56. End of the over. This is good batting. 56 for no loss at the end of 6 overs. 84 balls and 143 to win the match. The required run rate 10.21 and over. All wickets in hand.
We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose. So we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup, more like a friend, more like a business partner, and less like a bank.
56 रन बिना कोई नुकसान के. Good fielding there. Not easy to collect that top-foot bounce. Nicely done. That was in his range. That was the half volley. Nicely clobbered away. आर्यन वाकई में अपनी टीम की तरकीश में वो विक्रमादित्य तीर है. Aryan definitely is one of their mainstays. He needs to come good tonight here, big time. Both the teams will be wanting to take those first points on the table. Well bowled and nicely worked away. Yes, he should have attacked the ball there. Cannot wait on the back foot to come. Let the ball come. You've got to attack the ball, especially when you are fielding in that single saving position. That was a good effort. Yes, बिल्कुल सही मैसेज दिया, पूरा मारेंगे. That should have gone out of the park. Fortunately, no harm done. 70 for no loss. That's a miscue hit. Could be curtains. Yes, that is indeed curtains for the batsman there. जिस विकेट की खोज में थे उस विकेट को हासिल किया है. सुनील पेविलियन का रुख करते हुए एक अच्छा योगदान किया है. अच्छा साथ निभाया उन्होंने आर्यन का. उस कैच को लिया विशाल शाह ने. बीस गेंदों में 34 रन से जुड़े. अच्छा योगदान दिया, इस बात में कोई संदेह नहीं. अपनी भूमिका को अच्छी तरह से निभाया. लेकिन शायद कप्तान ये आशा कर रहे थे कि और 20 मिनट विकेट पे डटे रहे. If he would have to stay at the wicket for the next 4 to 5 overs, that would really have been a big contribution. 70 for 1 at the end of 7 overs. Not bad. The run rate is quite healthy. Just one wicket has fallen. This could go either ways. This really has the potential of going quite deep into the proceedings. Maybe even till the last over. Maybe. Looks like it. This will be a cliffhanger of a match. In comes the very experienced. Rajiv. जैसे उस विकेट के चलते वाकई में एक नई ऊर्जा का संचार होगा. जहां तक टीम मलबार हिल क्रिकेट क्लब का सवाल है, थोड़ी सी एक्स्ट्रा एनर्जी भी दर्शानी होगी. They were on cruise mode. वो विकेट एक थोड़ा सा हिकअप होगा. Well timed. Off the mark. No. He's on strike now. Malabar it is. Deft touch, nazakat se khela. Off the mark with the boundary, Malabar. He's already got an outstanding bowling spell to his credit. He's taken a catch. Will he be the showstopper for the Juhu Gymkhana team? Definitely one of the pillars of strength. Still early days as far as the batter is concerned, Malabar. Into the gap, away she goes into the fence. With that boundary, score on to 79. You really cannot keep Malabar away from the scheme of things. He always wants to be in the game at all times. A very busy man. A very fierce competitor, Malabar. Nicely cut away, a bit of misfielding. What a start there for Malabar. Starts off with a hat-trick of boundaries. Terrific batting. 83 for 1. Runs coming in thick and fast. It's raining boundaries from the blade of Malabar. मैच को जीतने के लिए तरीके बदलने होंगे, इरादे नहीं. इस तरह की बड़ी चैंपियनशिप को जीतने के लिए आपको चाह और राह दोनों का ही होना बहुत ही जरूरी है. बढ़िया एफर्ट अपने फॉलो थ्रू में. The ball ricocheting off his hands. That was really punched away. He really did pack a punch. 8 ओवर के बाद 85, एक विकेट के नुकसान पर. 8 overs, 85 for 1. Required run rate 9.5.
We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose, so we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup, more like a friend,
Malabar Hill Cricket Club.
more like a business partner, and less like a bank. We're
Nicely worked away. '86 with that single. उदास मौसमों के खिलाफ संघर्षों के मैदान में फाइट बैक करती हुई यहाँ पर मलबार हिल क्रिकेट क्लब. थोड़ा सा पलड़ा भारी है इस वक्त टीम जेवीपीजी का. It's all about the self-belief. They'll have to believe in that, in their ability to defend this score. What a shot! No room for error. Hardly any margin for error. Loose गेंद मिली, पूरी तरह से प्रहार किया, 4 रन्स मिले. This has been the USP of Aryan's batting. He's put the good balls away for singles and doubles, and the loose ones is absolutely put them away for big runs. 91 for 1. Solid foundation here. Good start. Dream start here for JVPG. Up and over she goes, sailing over the head of the man in the deep. No chance whatsoever. That is a 6. With that 6, the score on to 97. Yes, so we need to get the match started. The ball will come. The fielders need not worry. The fielders need not worry. We'll get the ball back for you. The match ball back in play. We will take the match ball. 97 for 1 it is. With that single, Aryan Ahuja on to 49. He will not be looking to score just a 50. He's not bothered about individual glory. He's trying to take his team to the victory pedestal. Well bowled, well bowled. Slow to the air, making the batsman come out of that comfort zone on the front foot. End of 9 overs, 98 for 1. It's going to be drinks time after this one. It's going to be a very, very short drinks interval. Just for namesake, we will be having the drinks interval. So kindly don't mind it. Please do not mind it. It's going to be the shortest of the drinks intervals you will ever see. 9 overs, 98 for 1. Manan. The captain back into the attack. That's the 50 for Aryan Ahuja. Well played. Good going. Wow, good bit of work there. Well played. Well played and well fielded. The man of the moment, Aryan on strike, facing Manan. 100 runs up on the board. A good start. Well and truly on their way towards the tally of 199 to win the match. Good going. Yeah, so with that single, the score remains stationary on 100 for 1. We are into the 10th over, 2 more balls to come. It's going to be the drinks interval after this one. That's the drinks interval. 102 for 1 at the end of 10 overs. 97 more to win of 10 overs, 9 points, 45 run rate. And the club will be the best in the current run rate. Totally less than 10 overs after the social run. The drinks interval. The shot is समय के पहले समाप्त होने है ऐसा मोमेंटम इस वक्त जुहू वेलेपाला जिमखाना टीम के पास हालांकि काफी क्रिकेट खेलने बाकी है मलबार क्लब की टीम भी एक काफी अनुभवी टीम है the kind of player to take his time. He will keep the strike rotating at all times. He will keep the scoreboard moving at all times. That is the kind of batter that Malabar is. Niraj it is. Yes, he failed with the bat, got out to the very first ball and will be looking to make amends here. Will try and make a good contribution with the ball. They'll have to pick up a couple of quick wickets from here on, team Malabar Cricket Club to stay in the match. That's the only way that they can stay in the match, to take a couple of quick wickets. Niraj. A good start. He's got great experience behind him. चट्टान जैसा अनुभव है अपनी टीम की गेंदबाजी ब्रिगेड का हुक्म इक्का है बहुत ही ज्यादा शॉर्ट गेंद भाग्यशाली रहे नीरज के वो गेंद ग्राउंड के बाहर नहीं गई केवल एक ही रन मिला उस लूज गेंद पर 103 रन एक विकेट के नुकसान पर स्लो से गेंद को इस मर्तबा सही अंजाम तक पहुंचाया। वो गेंद थी आर्यन के चरण में, जा पहुंची बाउंड्री लाइन के शरण में। उस चौके के साथ रन संख्या बड़ी तेज रफ्तार से बढ़कर अब 107 रनों पर। लगातार बिल्कुल सही एरिया में गेंद को लैंड कराना होगा। 6 में से 6 गेंद सटीक करनी होगी। Driven downtown. (108). With that singlet, the score on to 109 at the end of 11 overs. Exactly 10 and over the required run rate. बिल्कुल 10.00। बेशुमार हुनर और अनुभव के धनी है आर्यन। सही मायनों में जेवीपीजी टीम के लिए अपनी इस इनिंग्स को मार्ग प्रशस्त कराते हुए अपनी टीम को जीत के नाव पर सवार कराया है आर्यन ने। हालांकि कुछ क्रिकेट खेलना बाकी है। गेंदबाजी का भार संभाले हुए आदित्य ओपनिंग बल्लेबाज के रूप में आए थे। हमारे स्कोरर को बिना कोई तकलीफ दिए पेविलियन में वापस आए थे। They'll have to think out of the box here, the Malabar Hill Cricket Club. They need to experiment. Couple of bounces to the man in the deep, that is Ronak in the deep, and Dipish Midov, a single added. With that single, the score now on 210. The required run rate exactly 10 and over. Aryan is starting to assume dangerous proportions here. Is looking damn good. Nicely bowled. आर्यन ने बिल्कुल ये मन बनाया है कि मैं बड़ी इनिंग्स खेलूंगा। Really wanting to stay at the wicket till at the time when the winning runs are knocked off. एक लंबी इनिंग्स खेलने के फिराक में नजर आते हुए आर्यन। Nicely done. That is no chance whatsoever. Into the gap, exquisite timing, the placement spot on as well. Malabar joining the party. Malabar definitely is the showstopper for the team here. What a brilliant magic spell. 4 wickets to his credit. He's the man who holds the purple cap and now making a good enough contribution with the bat as well. So yes, he definitely is the impact player. Low full toss, driven to the man at the edge of the circle. Happy with just a single. The 2 umpires, Sudhir Patil sir and Sumit Pawar. A big thank you to both of them. Yes, it is indeed a thankless job. And a big thank you to my scorer as well, Yatish Duri. Nicely done. He's really put every loose delivery away with such great style. A big thank you to our coverage team for the quality pictures that they are bringing live on YouTube. A big thank you to our sound engineer as well. इस वक्त रनों की नदियां बहती हुई आर्यन के बल्ले से रुकने का नाम नहीं लेते हुए आर्यन अगर इसी लय में खेलते रहे तो ये मैच अपने निर्धारित समय के पहले समाप्त हो सकता है। 12 ओवर के बाद 124 रन यानी कि वो रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट अब 10 से नीचे आकर 9.38 का रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट। 48 balls and 75 runs to win the match with 9 wickets in hand. Your guess is as good as mine. Manan to bowl the final over. Slow to the air. He was slightly complacent. He was slightly relaxed, Manan. और उस रन को चुरा लिया। नजर हटी, दुर्घटना घटी। Back on strike, the man in good touch, Aryan. He gets his man. That's a big breakthrough. The captain Manan providing with that breakthrough. Going for a shot that really wasn't there. Through with the shot a little too early. The head up in the air. Losing his wicket in the bargain. But what a terrific innings we have seen from the blade of Aryan. He will come back to a standing ovation. 65 runs of 39 balls with the help of 11 boundaries and 1 towering sixer. Well played. Vishal Patel, the captain now, at the center pitch. Yes, this is such a good position for somebody like Vishal to come in and play his natural game. The ideal situation. Yes, now starting to employ an attacking field. Yes, there is no way that team Malabar Hill Cricket Club can contain this lineup of the Juhu Gymkhana team. If they have to win this match, they have to take those 10 wickets. It is as simple as that. So yes, you've got to slightly gamble, take a chance or two. And now is the right time to take a chance. Put the pressure on the new batter. Quite the right intent. Well bowled. Will that wicket of Aryan open the floodgates here? Remains to be seen. Again. Yes, unfortunately, Manan is into his final over. Captain Manan bowling to his counterpart, Vishal. 125 for 2. No, not much done. That really came in with the arm. A good over accomplished by Manan. Just 1 run given away in that important over and also takes that big wicket. Big fish in the net. Aryan back in the hut. 13 ओवर के बाद 125 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट अब 10.57 का हो चुका है। यही मंशा होनी चाहिए मलबार क्रिकेट क्लब की कि रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट 12 के ऊपर जाए और दूसरी तरफ मंशा जेवीपीजी की यही होगी कि 9.5 के नीचे वो रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट आए। Can Niraj weave his magic here is the big question. Niraj has to produce a couple of magic deliveries here. The relatively new man, the captain on strike. यस, जब तक मलार विकेट पे है खतरा मंडराता रहेगा टीम मलबार हिल क्रिकेट क्लब पर। चलिए, ये तो आत्महत्या की है। नो गेंद का इशारा, नो गेंद। चलिए, नो गेंद का इशारा किया। एवरीथिंग हैपनिंग आउट हियर, इट्स अ नो बॉल। इससे काफी कुछ निर्भर है मलार पर। चलिए, उस फ्रीड का सही मायनों में सटीक इस्तेमाल किया है। 4 रन मिले, 4 महत्वपूर्ण रन। रन संख्या उस चौके के साथ 131 रनों पर, 131 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर। Yes, that was a fantastic innings from Aryan. And yes, 4 extra runs given away, 5 runs added there. But yes, Aryan will have to learn that he cannot leave the job unfinished. When you are in this kind of a form, you've got to hit the winning runs. You cannot get out at the wrong time. That is not the sign of a champion player. Sorry if I am so harsh, but yes, you are so talented that you had to finish this match on your own. Neeraj to Malar. Hunar ka Kuber. Malar. Well bowled, well bowled. And this could be harakiri. This is going to be a suicide. Too many missed opportunities. They have been sloppy in their fielding here, the Malar Cricket Club. You're defending a smallish target, and in this kind of a situation, you've got to be at the top of your game. He was a goner, and getting out to a run out in this kind of a situation would have been a cardinal sin. एक घोर अपराध होता अगर रन आउट के रूप में आउट होते तो इस तरह की हालत में। अपनी गेम के हर पहलू पर ध्यान केंद्रित करना होगा। रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स और कॉलिंग बहुत ही ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है। You have to be decisive with your calling, a firm yes or a no. That's a brave shot to be playing, but a very productive one, although unintentional. Welcome runs being added. The captain of the batting team will take those 4 runs any day, any time. 14 ओवर के बाद 140 रन। करंट रन रेट 10.00, रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट 9.83। 36 balls and 59 runs to win the match. 36 balls, 59 to win. Yes, my scorer Yatish Duri is doing a good professional job as always. One of the better scorers in the city of Mumbai, Yatish Duri, a very accomplished digital and manual scorer, good at both. Yes, so this has become such a big industry, the cricketing industry, isn't it? Even at the amateur level, somebody like Yatish Duri, my scorer, is really scoring at least 200 days in a year. So that's the kind of opportunity this game of cricket is presenting to everybody who is ready to work hard. It's all about skill development. In comes the kingpin bowler. No, it's not Ronak. It is another left-arm bowler. Who is it? Kushal. In comes Kushal. Kushal Modi. Off the edge towards the man at deepish gully. Straight to him in quick time. कोई गुंजाइश नहीं कि उसे एक रन को ले. रन संख्या कमी हुई 140 रनों पर. 140 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर. गैप में खेला है थोड़ी सी मिसफील्ड. The moment the ball comes onto that jogging track, it's going to be difficult. यानी jogging track के पहले उस गेंद को अटैक करके रोको या तो runs coming in at a good pace, quick and fast. Looking down the barrel of the gun here in Malabar Cricket Club. So this is easy pitch. This is bread and butter. This is bread and butter stuff. You cannot go into that.
This is bread and butter stuff.
Yet the best part about the Cgpl 2023 on the inaugural day is that all the 4 teams have really played such good cricket, setting high standards, setting a good benchmark, setting the tone for the remainder of the tournament. Yes, the CG organizing committee will be more than happy with this rollicking start. What a shot, man. This is not a shot of a very... Well and truly on their way towards a very convincing victory. जीत के दरवाजे पर दस्तक देती होगी टीम JVPG. हल्की सी अपील ओवर की समाप्ति.
Often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose, so we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup, more like a friend, more like a business partner, and less like a bank.
On to 34.
We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose, so we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup, more like a friend, more like a business partner, and less like a bank.
Yes, the Cgpl has made me meet my friend Mr. Gurmeet after a long time. punched away, but a man at the edge of the circle in that single saving position, that is Manan. Vishal to Malabar. Well bowled, nicely disguised slow ball. Yes, the time is running out for the Malabar Cricket Club. They need to produce those couple of magic deliveries. The time is running out indeed. Almost in the block hole. Good piece of fielding. Just a single added. 156. उदास मौसमों के खिलाफ संघर्षों के मैदान में इस वक्त जद्दोजहद करती हुई मलबार क्रिकेट क्लब। अच्छी गेंद, बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंद। इसे कहते हैं गेंद तो बिजनेस एरिया में लैंड कराना। That is into the gap. That was played with so much of ease. आमचे सर्व वरिष्ठ वॉकर्स या ठिकाणी आम्ही विनंती करतो की थोडं आतमध्ये या, 1-10 मिनिटांनी आपण आपल्या जॉगिंग ट्रॅकवर जावं ही आपल्यास मी विनंती करतो. थँक्यू. कुठल्याही प्रकारे आपल्याला रिस्क नाही घ्यायचंय, यामुळे आपण आतमध्ये थांबावं. टच ऑफ क्लास, डेप्थ टच, नजाकत से खेला. $164 with that boundary. 4 ओवर में 35 रन्स बनाने होंगे, यानी कि वो रन रेट 9 से थोड़ा सा नीचे आता हुआ. 24 balls and 35 runs to win it. 24 गेंदों में 35 रनों की दरकार. 15 मिनटों में आपको ये 4 ओवर्स मुकम्मल करने हैं. आसानी से हो सकते हैं. टाइमिंग इनफ टाइम है 15 मिनटों में 4 ओवर्स करना. Kushal to bowl from the Combox end. A good call. He was quite firm in his calling, quite decisive. That was a firm no straight away. Good calling. Down on his knees, a flamboyant shot. That will really take his confidence skyrocketing. Atmavishwas bhara shot. एक अच्छा योगदान करते हुए कप्तान विशाल. रन संख्या उस चौके के साथ 168 रनों पर, 168 रन 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर. The writing on the wall. In the driver's seat. शिकंजा कसा है यहां पर जेवीपीजी ने. बहुत ही अनुकूल स्थिति में 21 चेंडू आणि धावा पाहिजे 33. 21-30. 21 गेंदों में 30 रनों की दरकार. 8 wickets in hand. Bowling well, quite disciplined in this over. Kushal. B-29. Yes, content with only a single. 171 for 2. This is indeed disciplined bowling. Well bowled, this one. This over quite tight. Right up there in the block hole. Good bit of work. A good effort by Kushal. Three overs and 27 to win this one. The score 172. 18 गेंदों में 27 रनों की दरकार. 18 balls and 27 to win. That is the captain Vishal alongside his prolific run getter Malabar. Both these batters will be looking to score off the winning runs. They will not leave the job unfinished for the other batter to come and be under pressure. Remains to be seen whether they can do so. On the other hand, if team Malabar Hill Cricket Club can pick up a wicket or two at this stage, maybe you never know, they could really press the panic button here. So yes, they are still in the match. A slim chance, but yes, you got to say that they indeed have a chance to come back. The need of the hour for the Malabar CC is at least to break this partnership. If not 2 wickets, at least to break this partnership to maybe try and have a chance. 18 balls and 27 runs to win this one. A required run rate of 9 always can be challenging if we do not consider the smallish ground dynamics of the Gymkhana ground. This is a beautiful batting surface. A big thank you to our groundsman for this terrific job. We are having a full-fledged season. In spite of that, this kind of good wicket is a testimony to the fact that our groundsmen are doing a fantastic job. अच्छा क्रिकेट खेलना है, देखना है, तो अच्छे विकेट्स का होना बहुत ही जरूरी है. सिटी वाजलेली आहे. इस CGPL 2023 के पर्दे के पीछे की दास्तान रची है जिमखाना के मैनेजिंग कमेटी ने, और बहुत ही उम्दा काम किया है गणेश राय, जो कि हमारे स्पोर्ट्स जॉइंट सेक्रेटरी स्पोर्ट्स है, और संदीप दरवेशी जो कि क्रिकेट सेक्शन के सेक्रेटरी है. उनकी पूरी टीम ने जबरदस्त एफर्ट लगाया है. इट्स बीन अ टोटल टीम एफर्ट ऑन द पार्ट ऑफ द जिमखाना. It is Ronak bowling to Malabar. Good shot. He is an extraordinary talent. Hunar ka Kuber Malabar. जबरदस्त ऑलराउंड परफॉर्मेंस. 4 विकेट से लेकर surely that is a hard save. to Malabar. Yes, the final 12 balls and 17 to win. 12 गेंदों में 17 रनों की दरकार. हमने पहले ही कहा था कि this match will go quite deep and it is going right down to the wire. All credit to both the teams for this fantastic cricket. And yes, you got to appreciate the Malabar Cricket Club for this good fight back. They are showing some stomach for fight here. Not surrendering, not giving up. Still in the match here, the Malabar Cricket Club. On the rise, driven downtown, straight to the man in the deep. Nicely fielded under pressure, just a single given away. 11 balls and 16 to win. 11 गेंदों में 16 रनों की दरकार. ये बहुत ही crucial over होगा. This over could very well be the deciding over. Can he hold his nerve to pull a tight over here? Well bowled. The earlier over from Kushal was a terrific one, and he's really bowling a quite disciplined spell here, keeping the ball in the right area, a probing line and length, keeping the ball around and outside the off stump. 10 चेंडू आणि धावा पाहिजे ते 16. They have to stop the boundaries. That really should be the Mool Mantra. The man on strike now, Vishal. This is such a disciplined effort by Kushal. Giving some hope to his team here. Giving some hope, definitely, no doubt about it. That is nicely done into the gap. 4 easy runs being taken with that boundary off the blade of the captain Vishal. The score on to 188. 8 गेंदों में केवल और 11 रनों की जरूरत. 11 runs to win off 8 balls. What a cricket match. The first one was an absolute dramatic match, and this too is. What a shot, man. He's playing with so much of panache, yes. He is confident now. 7 balls and 7 to win. Seven runs to win off 7 balls. Vishal is really giving the finishing touch, getting some crucial runs towards the end. Yes. Nobody there in that catching position. 6 runs to win off the final 6 balls. A good fight back by Malabar Hill Cricket Club as well. To take this match right down to the wire is a testimony to the fact that they are indeed a good side, a champion side. Looks like it is Adit. Is it Adit to bowl the final over? Can Adit become the overnight hero here? Can he take his team to an improbable victory? On the other hand, you got to ask whether Vishal and Malar can both these batters hold their nerves to take their team past the winning post. यह अनिश्चितताओं का खेल है. It's a game of glorious uncertainties. Once again, a warm welcome to Mr. Shyam Agarwal. What a shot! That really will be the final nail in the coffin. That will really pretty much settle the scores here. The writing on the wall. अब केवल औपचारिकता बाकी. पहले गेंद पर करारा जवाब दिया उस छोटी सी गेंद को 4 रन्स बटोरे. रन संख्या 197 पर. Just 2 more to win. 2 runs to win of 5 balls. A terrific innings from the captain, leading from the front. With that single, the scores are level. The scores are level. केवल औपचारिकता बाकी. Your guess is as good as mine. Just 1 run to win. You need to get all the men into that single saving position. You got to have everybody into that circle, everybody into that single saving position. He's already pumping his fist in the air. That will be a sweet victory for Vishal. चलो जीत चुके हैं यहाँ पर टीम जुहू पाला जिमखाना. अभिनंदन के पात्र बनी है ये टीम. यस, पहले मैच को जीता चेंबूर जिमखाना लायंस ने. दूसरे मैच को जीता जुहू विलेपाला जिमखाना टीम ने. ये दोनों ही टीम्स ने अपने पहले अंक हासिल किए पॉइंट्स टेबल पर. द फर्स्ट पॉइंट्स ऑन द टेबल फॉर बोथ दिस टीम्स. Their campaign off to a good start here, on a winning note here for both the teams.
We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank.
Yes,
It's
both the
simple.
teams exchanging
We believe banking
pleasantries
has a
here.
higher
What an
purpose.
exciting
So we
day
set
we
out to
have
innovate
had,
and serve
the
you better
inaugural day of
by
the
being
Juhu
a
Gymkhana
different
Premier
kind
League
of bank.
2020
Learning
off
to
a
think and
rocking
act
start here.
more like a startup.
Indeed, we need to give credit
More
to
like
both
a
the
friend.
teams for a fantastic brand of cricket that they have played. Initially, as far as team Malabar Cricket Club was concerned, both Manan and Karan were going great guns. The dismissal of Karan really sparked off that comeback for team Juhu Villepala Gymkhana. Yes, a good enough fighting total, but in the end, Juhu Villepala team was too good for the Malabar Hill Cricket Club team. Yes, may I request Vishal to come in and even Manan. अरे फ्रेम बनाओ ना मित्रा, फ्रेम बनाओ ना. Yes, may I request Manan also to please come forward, Manan. Yes, good evening and welcome to the post-match presentation. I have with me the two captains, Manan, the captain of the Malabar Hill Cricket Club, and Vishal, the captain of the winning team, that is the Juhu Villepala Gymkhana team. Manan, this could have gone either ways. You all had a rollicking start and then in the middle you all had a hiccup, but towards the end 199 maybe could have been defended, but in the end of the day they held their nerve to go past the winning post.
Yeah, we had a pass cover. We could have bowled better and covered the game.
Yes, you need to pull up your socks. Still 2 more league matches to play and you are leading a good bunch of cricketers. I'm sure that you guys will bounce back. Vishal, a very deserving victory and your campaign is off to a good winning note. This is a prestigious inter-club tournament and your guys have really performed well under the circumstances, and you too have really come good with a good captain knock.
It was a great start, a very good match for Malabar, and we had a good start. So credit goes to Aryan and Surilbhai for that lovely start. And after that, Malabar also was very steady also, and he was attacking also, so that helped us. And in the end, it was my job to just finish the game. So everything went off very well when we were batting. But yes, in bowling and fielding, we have to improve ourselves, which we are going to work on it. So we'll come back stronger, better than this.
Yes, sir, that was a clinical chase by the winning team, that is the JV PG team, and my request Mr. Shyam Agarwal sir to please step forward. He will be doing the honors of handing over the purple cap. Yes, sir, Sandeep Darveshi and Sunil Agarwal sir. Yes, the purple cap has shifted heads. अब ये पर्पल कैप मलार महादेविया के सर पर सच के सवरेगी. 4 ओवर्स में 4 विकेट लिए and doing the honors Mr. Shyam Agarwal. Well done Malar, that was a terrific all-round performance. Yes, a word or two with Malar. Malar, can we have a chat with you? Yes, I have with me the purple cap winner, maybe the man of the match award winner as well. I do not know. The cap will really decide. And yes, the man of the match award is also Malar. Malar, a terrific performance. You will be more than happy with this match winning performance. You're getting off to a good start here. ये अच्छा संकेत है कि काफी जल्दी आप इतने अच्छे फॉर्म में. क्या कहेंगे?
I enjoyed bowling more than batting. We just have to bowl in the right areas. I think our openers didn't do that, but we have better bowling side, and I think the next match will come back.
Yes, and you got off to a good start, and indeed you maintained your nerve to go past the winning post. आप विकेट पे डटे रहे, वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा crucial था आपकी टीम के लिए. वो match winning performance था आपका.
That was required. I mean, one person had to stay in and just see through the match, the winning. So that's what I did, and we had Vishal, Aryan, Suril played fantastic. We had a great start,
That made it easy, and we just had to just keep taking runs. That was what I did.
Congratulations, that's a confident Malar. With this, we come to an end of the day's proceedings. Sandeep Darweshi will be more than happy with the kind of rollicking start that this tournament is off to. A big thank you to our coverage team for the wonderful live coverage that they have done for the YouTube. A big thank you to the umpires, the scorers, the total team of Gymkhana for this wonderful start. Thank you, good night. This is your host and host, Nishad, signing off for the day. Thank you, good night. God bless, take care.
More like a business partner and less like a bank. We're often asked how DBS became the world's best bank. It's simple. We believe banking has a higher purpose, so we set out to innovate and serve you better by being a different kind of bank. Learning to think and act more like a startup, more like a friend, more like a business partner, and less like a bank.